Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Welcome once again to the Osu Mania 7 Key World Cup 2026. Here we have a third match of this blockbuster of a weekend. We see right here, it's Norway versus Taiwan. Norway, last weekend, having a bit of a struggle against Japan, if I remember correctly, whilst Taiwan having nearly one of the biggest upset of the weekend. Nearly, I said, due to the fact that they've managed to get the tiebreaker against Venezuela. My name is Mashed Potato. Today, I am joined in the commentary booth with the one and only Surf Chu. How are you doing?
Hello, hello. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, good day. As you said, we're gonna cover all of the
Yeah,
times here for everyone. Well, this
it's a good day
matchup
for everyone.
is yeah, indeed. Well, anyways, this matchup is going to be a pretty exciting one. Norway and Taiwan, both of these teams, have quite a history in the 7K World Cup over the past 12 years. If I'd say Norway did have a few legendary players. Actually, some of them were even in the 4K scene back in the day. For Team Taiwan, you have people like Hero Jeff. Of the many people from the Taiwanese side, really good players. But anyways, strategy wise, where we might see more of a mixed bag between these two teams. Both of these teams are actually pretty good at on basically every skill set that we could throw in this round.
Yeah,
But
no, I agree.
maybe like at least traditionally speaking, Taiwan is a little bit more known to be um, more of a higher skill ceiling in theory, just because of the qualifier seeds, and not to mention they're actually quite a decent noodle team as well. But the protects, as we see here, might be seeing a little bit otherwise. Team Taiwan going for love pills as their protect, and Norway
Yeah,
protecting Sapphire on fire.
I was thinking of actually like debunking that a bit based on what I've seen so far. I think Taiwan, based on what I've seen so far, all right, they can handle anything on this pool when it comes to like the lower brackets, of course. But one thing about Norway is I think they actually enjoyed the higher skill cap. I mean, in qualifiers they're only T28, but actually the best skill set relative to Taiwan is actually the last pick in the qualifiers, which is like the skill cap pick. So actually, when this pool, I think compared to round of 32, this pool is a massive jump. And I think Norway would definitely welcome that sort of jump up in difficulty if they can definitely tangle against Taiwan when it comes to the X's and even hybrid free. I think hybrid free is X's level of difficulty in my opinion. The patterns are so difficult, so I think I don't mind actually seeing Norway protecting hybrids. I think Taiwan's gonna try to outact Norway just because they have so many players who are consistent. While Norway maybe trying to
Actually,
pick up. Yeah,
interesting you brought up the accuracy factor here. Actually no, it was Norway
yeah, banning Rice 4.
banning Rice 4, which you did mention Taiwan will be looking into playing more into their accuracy really,
Yeah,
and
I
Norway
think
will
that's the case.
wanting to get the accuracy chart out of the way. Team Taiwan banning LN2, which I mean, even if you're an LN team or not,
Yeah,
you usually want to get the coordination pick out of the way. It's like super risky, especially if you're expecting a very close matchup. And Norway will be opening this match with True Blue, not
I
related
love this map
to
pool.
a certain song.
Yeah, this map pool have so many certified classic. True Blue is going to be one of the few many. I'm very sure about that of like banger songs being picked. Yeah, this song is. I think this is quite a big step from last weekend. I think there's like a plus 20 BPM, if I
It
remember
is.
correctly. Yeah, plus 20 BPM.
It is a
Different
plus. Not to
dance.
mention, there
Yeah,
are some more, a little bit more technical patterns in this chart compared to what we had with Happy Girl last week. Happy Girl was like a super straightforward Ellen chart. This one is a little bit more reminiscent of like your maybe mid-level 40, super low level 50 O2 Jam charts. Um, and I think this will play more really into those players who are super well versed into playing shields. In particular, like this, I just remember like playing this card. Like I remember there's so being so many shields.
Yeah, that's for
Like
sure.
even
Yeah.
for a chart of this level.
That's a lot of shoots, and it's all about just being able to read out the patternings in here. And as expected, we're going to be seeing Masaya and Droba, the dynamic duo of Norway against Taiwan's Hero Jeff and Veloci. I think also kind of an expected lineup as well. Four players have been carrying their teams to where they are right now. Hidden actually coming from Masaya. And yeah, this is such a good song. And starting off, it's quite a calm start, but oh,
Not exactly the calmest of stars are coming from Androma, but the good thing is that it is at the very beginning of the chart. Like it's not really gonna be damaging, but you kind of have to maintain that this level of consistency now and try to recover as much as possible because this is a relatively short chart, just under 2 minutes, and Taiwan will be pulling ahead. Look at their accuracies. Veloce with a mid 99. The Hero Jeff just a little
hold
bit
on.
just a little bit below. Unfortunate miss there. They're coming from Veloce, but again, the accuracy advantage is showing here for Team Taiwan. Hero Jeff
Hold on,
dropping their
hold
combo
on.
twice and traded by Androma, and Masaya is now the remaining full combo. Just for those who are newer to the Osumania scene, Hidden is not exactly a difficulty increasing mod for a lot of the players. It even serves as a visual aid. So there's no score multipliers. You're not gonna reach 1 million points faster that way.
Yeah, that's for sure. There's no advantage in hidden or faded in here. Andra would continue to pick up a couple of misses here and there. It's just Masaya trying to hold the lead, trying to stop the bleeding, but it's not enough. Andra needs to just continue to pick up. Oh, hold on, Masaya with the miss, and there's no more full combo on the board. As expected, longer free, absolutely brutal pick. Absolute step up from last weekend, and all the players are missing quite over the place. Hero Jeff and Veloci stabilizing the accuracy. They're still above 99% right now, and they're absolutely running away with this.
Yeah, they're pretty much stabilizing. Like, not really much into like combos held, but both of these players have done enough to stretch this lead to almost 885,000 points. As Team Taiwan will be picking up their
Jeez.
first point. And wow, Veloce actually missing out on the full combo from 3 LN breaks. Dropped LNs, not exactly misses. Masaya as well dropping 2 LNs throughout the entire chart.
Yeah, Masaya really trying their best with the 2,800 combo, but it was just not enough. It's the second player syndrome, but also just Taiwan's capability on playing LN density patterns as well. So maybe they have to rethink about their picks coming deep into the match. But now Taiwan's going to pick Rise 5, and I love this pick from Taiwan. This is the least straightforward. It might be the least physically demanding, but seeing the Rise 4 ban, I think like it must translate to a Rise 5 pick. That does show that your opponent may not be as comfortable with getting good accuracy.
This does play well into what you have observed from the previous chart. Like, yeah, sure, it is LN. Rice is a very different skill set, but the one important thing that you guys have to note is that like if you're a player who's prone to missing, regardless of any skill set, you are gonna miss at some point. And Taiwan might be playing into that immediately with the second pick, going for a very ballsy technical chart.
Yeah, and we're gonna be actually seeing BBVXX coming in. I actually didn't, and Ziquit's actually coming in as well. So I think I haven't seen these two players in last weekend, from what I've remembered, or even as much during qualifiers either. So welcome to Mania World Cup 2026. Hopefully, we'll be seeing a potential comeback from Norway.
Maybe.
Masaya
See
once
what
again
happens,
with the
though.
hidden. Let's see. Yep, let's see indeed. There's a lot of graces in this throughout this map, littered across. So yeah, good luck trying to get more than 99.7 or even 0.4.
We're gonna see a lot of score difference already coming from that one stair sequence.
Oh,
In Taiwan, both Ziquins and Triple VXX actually missing. But look at the accuracy difference again between these two teams. Masaya also dropping their combo going to the second quarter of this chart, and no more full combos left in Norway, the Norwegian side of your screen.
Yeah, it's already looking
Hero
really tough,
Jeff.
and we're... Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, Hero Jeff is just playing like a hero right now. What a really consistent accuracy coming from them. And you're already seeing like basically everyone else actually struggling to maintain composure. It's only Masaya who has stretched their combo back to a 500 combo level from the sequence of misses that we've had over the past 20-30 seconds.
Yeah, but it's for a Rice map, a 30,000 point lead is really, really hard to pull back. It's not just the combo advantage, but a massive accuracy advantage that would lead to a score lead that big in a Rice map. And yeah, I think lots of it is due to just Hero Jeff absolutely gapping everyone, still with a full combo if I remember correctly. Really showing why they are one of the best performers last weekend, despite losing the match against Venezuela.
It's gonna be stretching that lead. There's still like a quarter of a chart remaining, so it's not yet over really for Norway, but Norway will want Taiwan to get a massive breakdown in this section right now, and the miss coming from Sequence is not going to be helping their case. Team Taiwan will be stretching their lead as this chart starts to wrap up.
Yeah, and I mean, Masaya doing all they can. Triple V, double X. The fact that like Triple V, double X, who's a supporting player, is outscoring, actually not outscoring, but definitely out accuracying Masaya, who's the carry of Norway. I think that's really telegraphs kind of the gap right now between Norway and Taiwan.
So when you see it from Masaya,
oh, I don't want to see that, but yeah, Hero Jeff, what a score, nearly 980k on this, no slouch in the score.
That is a really strong score.
Yeah, I mean they are.
Score.
Yeah, I mean that ratio from actually both Hero Jeff and Triple V double X, and also Ziquit's actually quite strong for a map like this. So really, they all perform quite well across the board. Yeah.
Ziquit's actually has the ratio, relatively speaking. It's just trying to limit those 200 counts throughout the entire chart, and I think that would have been a really strong run. And now here comes Norway with Hybrid 2. One of the best songs in this pool, by the way.
Another classic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this is a let me just get this right. This is more Rice focused Hybrid. There's still gonna be long notes, but I'm looking at that guitar solo.
You can think of it this way. Hybrid 1 is the super generic patterning, and it's gonna be a little bit more towards the noodle side. This one is a little bit more on the I guess a more quote-unquote technical side, technical hybrid of some sorts. And this one is going to be a little bit more Rice heavy. And in particular, this is actually pretty heavy on chords.
Yeah.
At least from how I remember this.
Yeah, but I still think the guitar solo is just continuous, 190 BPM streams. Like, it's uninterrupted. Here, you can listen right now. You can hear how intense it is.
The guitar solo.
Yeah, that guitar solo slaps so hard.
And also, by the way, no guesses on who stole the pudding from the fridge. If you know, you know.
Eek. If you know, you know. Anyways, 2 substitution coming in for the board right here. Androma subbing in for Norway and Veloci subbing in for Taiwan. So kind of what you see in the first pick of the match. So far, so good for everyone. No misses so far.
Again, like something that you will have to pay attention is the accuracies between all of these players. Veloce finding 2 consecutive misses though, which is helping Norway to try to at least get an advantage, but Androma finding a drop swings the lead back to the Taiwanese side here. Hero Jeff's accuracy is really just gonna be a really hard challenge for Norway to overcome here.
Yeah, it's the hero and the name right there. Hero Jeff wearing the cape. Not all hero wears the cape, but Hero Jeff is just absolutely demolishing this right now. Here's the guitar solo that I
Full
talked
team
about.
reset. Full team reset from Norway before this guitar solo even started. And Taiwan is just gonna pull ahead with these super dense patterns.
I wouldn't say Taiwan's pulling it. It's just Hero Jeff pulling ahead. Everyone's kind of at the same kind of score accuracy level-ish, Masaya and
Yeah.
Veloci. And then Hero Jeff's the full combo, 99.5. Like, what are you doing, man? Like, check their PC.
I am not gonna mention that score any further in case something happens in the remaining part of this chart because that is a really impressive
No
play
way.
either way. Veloce, the most recent combo dropping here. Androma has recovered a little bit combo-wise, getting to 4 digits as well. The accuracy really
Yeah, hold
Masaya, on
on.
the other hand, getting to 99%. Really good.
Yeah. Yeah, everyone's actually, Norway's teams are actually stabilizing. A couple more misses from Veloci,
Ooh,
traded
Androma
by
with a press.
Androma. Yeah, but I don't think that would even matter as much. That 40,000 point difference, I think, just made by the difference of Hero Jeff and everyone's up 984k, 1 to 5
That is
ratio.
strong. That is a strong performance there. A clean full combo as well. Like, wow. Wow.
No 100, no 50. Maybe Hero Jeff is the one who stole the pudding after all.
Indeed. Maybe. Who knows?
Who
Anyways,
knows?
I presume with Veloce going out, they are going for a rice pick, and there you go. Reach for your victory.
Yeah, as expected. It's any of the rices will be the expected pick. If they're preferring to go with the speed pick here, 256 BPM, 256 BPM right there. So that's a 36 BPM increase from last weekend. So much faster. And I think the patterning, there's like patterning difficulty kind of stays the same, to be honest. Some of the parts is easier, but there's some more awkward patterning, so the patterning kind of stays the same. It's just the speed ramp up that will be the challenge here. And actually, Veloci is actually staying, which I guess I don't mind. I see Veloci. I think Veloci kind of did play quite a few rice picks last weekend as well. So yeah, I think yeah. Sorry, you can go.
I think we're gonna be seeing like the second players really shift. Masaya and Hero Jeff will be the ones really anchoring these performances here. Also, just as a reminder, after this pick in particular, we'll be having a second ban phase. We'll walk you through once that happens.
Yeah, that's for
Also,
sure. But for now, yeah.
Anyways, like about the start, you actually mentioned like the patterning. I remember being a bit more consistent at this than last week's speed chart actually.
Oh,
Because I remember like round of 30 is like a bit more like broken streams. This one is, yeah, sure, it's faster, but you have more consistent streams, a little bit more comfortable patterning, arguably speaking. So it's not exactly like the kind of thing that will be interrupting your momentum at the very least.
yeah. I think that's a trade-off here. I guess is that you get faster patterning, so slightly difficult on that, but you get more comfortability in just the lack of breaks in between the streams. You see, it's actually quite comfortable patterning right here, quite rolly. So everyone's still doing quite well straight from the beginning. 400 combo has been achieved. So now a miss is here. Oh my god.
That's unfortunate. Zikwin's actually finding 2 consecutive misses in that section. But again, this is a relatively difficult chart, so no, I don't blame them at all.
I don't blame them either. Putting me in there, I think I would get like an 81% or something like that. So yeah, I would struggle on this quite a lot. So a 97 still is very impressive. And actually, there's still 3 full combo on the stage right now. Hero Jeff and Veloci absolutely running away, down for 99.6. This is already really one-sided, and we're not even halfway through the map yet.
That's a really strong lead already, and Taiwan is just gonna be continuing to pull ahead because look at their accuracies, like mid 99%.
Yeah,
yeah.
No, I'm just like flabbergasted. Look at this performance. Like, Taiwan seeding is not representing how they play right now. I want to repeat, this is like, they're like supposed to be like a lower like seeded team, but they're playing as if they're like seed 16 or more right now. The seeding does not represent how they play. This is quite insane from Taiwan, to be honest.
Finding yet another drop, which is unfortunate. They were stabilizing a few moments earlier. I'm actually really impressed with it. We still have 3 full combos going into the final quarter of this chart. I hope it stays because the chart will just get denser from here.
Oh, hold on. One, I think, is that quiet? Yeah, okay, that's quiet.
I was getting pretty nervous after
Yeah, no,
that.
yeah, it's quiet. So, and Zico with another miss. I think Zico is actually kind of the only person struggling, unfortunately, right now in the match. We still have 3 full combos. Do we get 3 full combos? The patterns are picking up. It's getting a bit denser, but it looks like everyone's holding together, and that's going to be 3 full combo on the board. And Taiwan with a 1.971 million team score. That's criminal from Taiwan right there. Stop it. They're already dead. They're already dead, Taiwan. Why are you doing this?
They're not yet. They're not yet. They're not yet dead. What do you mean? They're
That's
still
true. Sorry.
they haven't scored 5 points yet.
Okay, my bad. I was just like got caught in the sauce right there. I mean, just look at that team score. The combined like 300 counts and 200 counts is basically like equal to one of the player on the side of Norway.
Indeed, I wouldn't be surprised really if this ends up being one of the strongest team scores at least in the losers bracket for this weekend on that chart. Anyways, Taiwan will be kicking out Marilag. Yes, I will have to say it with that accent.
Why? Why?
Yeah,
is there a reason?
Yeah. Filipino song.
This is a
Yeah,
7.
it's a Filipino song. For those who don't know, Marilag actually does translate to like a beautiful lady of some sorts, but it's more of a name, or like it's a super old Filipino word actually. I'm pretty sure like the first time I heard of that word was actually when I saw the song's title. That's like the first time I saw it.
You know, that's why I saw like the name of the player like on the replay in like the 7K in the Mapu showcase. It was like something like Philippine bad or something like that, like an inside joke or something. You should see the name.
It's a joke about it's a next pick, Norway. Tiebreaker 1. Yes, of course.
Oh yes, tiebreaker.
Of course.
Norway, you just need to win 4. You just need to win 4 more pick, and I hope. Yes, hybrid freeze being picked. I love this pick. This is, in my opinion, like this is my favorite song and favorite pick in general as well. Just because of how absurd this pattern.
Wait, I think I know why they call it tiebreaker 1 now. Because hybrid 3, EX3, and the tiebreaker itself. I guess you could call it TB1, TB2, TB3.
Oh yeah, okay. You know, that's so.
I'm not sure.
Maybe
sure.
This is basically a tiebreaker pattern though. Like they might be onto something here. This map is absolutely like brutal. If your Jeff gets more than like I don't know, like 99.2% plus of this, I'm going to do a backflip. And fail miserably.
You heard that, guys? Stay tuned to your. Stay tuned to your latest backflip stadium, I guess.
Backflip stadium. Yeah, we're gonna be seeing Masaya and Droma, kind of as expected on here. Veloci and Hero Jeff being on the side of Taiwan. Can Norway potentially be the Sapphire on fire and get the point and stop the bleeding and stop the sweep? Let's see.
Norway has to do that and score 4 points in a row actually if they want to go the distance and extend their.
Hold on.
Well,
hold on.
Oh, that is a messy start.
Very messy start, and it's Masaya leading the charge with the only full combo. Uncharacteristic business. Oh, the accuracy is always going to be on Taiwan's side, but
Yeah.
I think for this sort of map, it's not so much about the accuracy, it's just how
Ooh,
well you
Hero
can
Jeff.
stab the bleeding. Hero Jeff again,
Okay.
another miss, Veloci with a miss! And you see, this is what I mean by Norway's gonna continue to pick like these sorts of like high scaling picks right here. They're doing much better compared to the previous like lower star rating picks. And Joe is slightly struggling, but I don't think it matters so much if Taiwan continues to struggle.
But like as it stands, Taiwan's accuracy is actually helping them right now. Hero Jeff is ahead of Messiah's accuracy by, well, not anymore.
Not anymore. Not anymore.
This is gonna be interesting actually. Veloci
Oh,
finally
Messiah.
gets another drop.
Oh, Messiah, you can be the
Oh,
Messiah
no.
of this. You can be the Messiah of this match right now. The only full combo on the board. Above everyone by 1,000 combo. 2,000 combo right now. Endroma may miss. Veloci may miss. Hero Jeff may miss. But it's going to be Messiah continuing to plow through this pattern. But is it enough for Norway to take it through?
And Roma has to hold on to their combo actually. Try to not miss, get that accuracy as high as possible, and hold on. That's a full team reset. Not the thing that Norway wants. Oh,
this
man,
is
that's
tragic.
sad.
Oh, what could have been? What could have been for Messiah right there? That's still such a great run. But I think with the end of the map approaching, a 40,000 point lead, no more combo on anyone except for Veloci on the side of Taiwan. I think this is basically it. And Taiwan is going to win 5-0, a clean sweep. A hero-like performance from Hero Jeff. Messiah trying their absolute damage with a 2,500 combo run. But which is not enough for Norway. And this is where we have to say goodbye to them.
Yeah, very unfortunate. Like what could have been? Maybe what could have been. Look at how close Messiah and Hero Jeff scores are. Like what? That's like 60 points.
Yes,
Difference
60
between
points
those
the
two players.
difference. Yeah,
Wow.
so really, Messiah could have nearly outscored the hero of this matchup so far. But unfortunately, it's just the second player of Taiwan being able to outscore quite consistently the second player of Norway, and that's the difference here. Once again, congratulations to Taiwan for making it through to the quarterfinals losers bracket. So this is a very strong team, I'll be honest with you. That, especially, I'm thinking about like that Rise 1 performance. That is level equaling to like the performance of like, I don't know, like a top seeded team right there. 1.97 million. Like, this is not your C21's team. So I think
That is
teams
true.
on the winners bracket, yeah, teams on the winner bracket, they have to be scared if they do lose and go down to the loser bracket and face Taiwan. This is a scary team. And with that, we do have a match in 30 minutes. I think it's actually going to be a double match. We do actually, I don't know correctly, but I think there's also another match ongoing as well between Taiwan, between Singapore and Sweden. Yeah, which is
it's on-
in the B stream.
Yeah, also live _2. If you want to
Yes,
watch
on the-
that, Sweden is on match point, as you can see right there. So you
Yeah,
better support.
so, am I-
Better support them.
yeah, you gotta end the range of sweeps. Right? We already have 3 sweeps in a row, so maybe go there to end that streak. But coming forward, we got 2 matches in the same block: Japan versus Venezuela. Our first winners bracket matchup of this weekend. That's going to be in the A stream, and Hong Kong versus Thailand. Oh, actually, that's also another winners bracket. 2 winners bracket match at the same time in the A and B stream. So that is a time that you do not want to miss, because these 4 countries are absolutely cracked. So you better tune in 30 minutes from now on. And with that, it has been Mashed Potato Casting alongside with Surf Chu. Thank you for watching.